Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're talking about credit cards. I'm very excited about this topic because it's the OG way to make unlimited money for free. I'm talking free Lambos, free Gucci, and debt. Lots of debt. I do hope that you guys realize I'm kidding here, but if you don't, you might want to click off the video now because it could lead you down a very bad rabbit hole of debt. But for anyone who's here and maybe looking for your first credit card or your fifth credit card, I'm here today to tell you some of the top ones out right now and how they could help you. So let's just get right into this video. All right, guys. So I'm not going to have a top 5 list in terms of number 5 is the worst, number 1's the best. Rather, there's a lot of good credit cards out there these days, and I'm going to have a top 5 list for different categories of different types of individuals. For example, so number 5 is going to be the best credit card for someone's first card that they've ever owned. Now, I'm a little smitten about this card because it's actually the first one I ever had and ever got in my possession, but it's going to be the Discover It Student Cashback card. Because of course you need about 20 different Discover It cards just to confuse all first-time card owners out there. I don't know what they're thinking. But aside from that, let's get into why I think this card is so great for a first-time card owner. I'm assuming that a lot of you first-time card owners out there probably don't have a significant amount of existing credit score. And I know that when I was searching for my first credit card to get, I was like,
how do I even get a credit score? How am I even supposed to know what my credit score is?
But listen, in my opinion, this is one of the best cards to get if you don't have much credit card history, and it also has great benefits along with it. You get 5% back at select places each quarter, which is not bad at all. These places can be Amazon, grocery stores, drug stores, the list goes on, Target, Walmart. But this is a very good cashback system for someone that is getting their first card. A lot of them, you actually have to pay an annual fee to get something of this status. Alongside this, you're going to get 1% cash back on any other purchases that you do that are outside of these categories, so you are getting cash back on anything you buy at the same time. Additionally, they have a setup where if you're still in school right now, each year that you have a GPA of 3.0 or higher, they're going to be giving you $20 of statement credit on your balance, which will help out a lot. And that's a good reason to stay in school, right? Get good grades, I guess. I should also add that there's no annual fees on this credit card. Now, if you're applying to this card and it's your first one, you might be looking at the site wondering what this APR percentage means. This is basically going to be your annual percentage rate, or how much interest you pay on your outstanding balance each year. Now, before I go any further, you should definitely listen to me just to make your life a lot easier. These APR rates aren't going to matter at all if you just pay off your credit card balance in full each month. You can do this through an automatic setup that almost every credit card company offers, and Discover does, I know this. And you can just do this and it will immediately eliminate the worry about APR interest rates. These APR rates all kind of suck, so you really don't want to have to deal with any of them. And in my opinion, you should not be opening a credit card unless you know that you can pay off your credit card statement each month in full. The way I recommend to do it is just through automatic payments. The rewards and credit history that you're going to gain from opening a credit card will not offset the APR rates that you're paying. So please, if you take anything from this video, just pay off your credit card balance in full each month. Please, guys. Now, I'm mentioning the APR here, but I'm not going to mention it for the rest of the cards because I don't want you guys to even think about it. I want you to pay off your entire statement balance each month. Please do this for me, okay? Done with APR. With that said, the Discover card is great, and I use it to this day. This card even has some cool designs. Look at this. It's like a cassette player. I get compliments all the time. This doesn't matter at all, but I don't know. I just like this card. It was my first one. I'm in love with it. Okay, so moving on. The number 4 credit card is going to be best for Amazon Prime members. Can you guess what the card's going to be? Okay, so it's going to be the Amazon Prime Rewards Visa card. I noticed that not many people mention this one, and I think it's because you have to be an Amazon Prime member to actually use the full benefits of it. But before you leave this part, I do have a tip for some of you that don't directly have an Amazon Prime account out there that might help you out. If you have a parent or maybe a close friend who owns Amazon Prime or Amazon Prime membership, you can actually be added to their household account. They can add one person to basically receive free Amazon Prime membership benefits, including the ability to get this card. I do want to take this moment for a quick shout out to my parents. Thank you guys for allowing me to use Amazon Prime through your household account, because I don't directly pay for Amazon Prime, but I do get the benefits and the card because of them. I know, I'm spoiled. So let's get into why this card is so great if you are able to attain it. Now, you're going to get 5% back at not only Amazon.com, but also their partner Whole Foods. So I don't know about you guys, but I spend most of my spending money at Amazon, and I know this might not be good. They're a monopoly, they're taking over the world, but they have everything, and you're going to get 5% back at this site, which is a huge deal. Those rewards are going to add up for sure for you. Additionally, you're going to get 2% back at grocery stores, drugstores, gas stations, and restaurants, and 1% back on all other purchases. So for everyday spending, this card is about as good as it gets. Also, you'll get $70 Amazon credit when approved for this card, and there's no annual fees. But do remember that you need Amazon Prime to receive the full benefits of this card, so that you could take that into account as a fee. I want to mention with this card, you should probably have a credit score around 650 or higher, so this might not be the best card for someone who is just trying to get their first one ever and doesn't have any previous credit history. Overall though, seriously, this is a really good card that I don't think is given enough credit, and you should look into it if you have the ability to receive it. Okay, number 3 is going to be the best card for travel rewards. Now, I'm writing this video and I'm realizing that not many people are traveling right now in May of 2020, but I do think that people will begin flying again eventually, so I think this still does have some valid use for 2020. I also want to mention that I'm younger and don't have the capital to be flying across the world back and forth, so I don't have one of these cards, but I've done a very fair amount of research, and I think I can help you to look at the best ones that are out there right now. With this said, for a travel card that is overall the best in my opinion, I'm going to look at the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. With this card, you're going to earn 5 times points on Lyft rides through March 2020. You'll also get 2 times reward points at travel and dining services, and you'll get 1 point per dollar on all other kinds of purchases. As a new card owner of this company, you'll also have the opportunity to earn 60,000 points after $4,000 worth of spending in 3 months. Now, I know a lot of you guys are probably really confused by the point system, and me too, so I had to research it. If you take a closer look, those 60,000 points are worth $750 towards travel. I think the whole point system is really stupid, and I dislike it, but they do it nonetheless, so that's what it is. It's important to note that this card does have a $95 annual fee, so you need to keep this in mind, and if you're not doing much spending, this probably outweighs the benefits of the card. Like I said, I wouldn't use this card unless you're traveling a significant amount around the world, and again, if you get this card, please don't go out and spend $4,000 just so you can get those free points. Spend it if you're already going to, but don't go out of your way to spend this money because that would be a complete waste, and honestly, it wouldn't be worth the $750 credit, in my opinion. You're going to need a credit score of around 670 or higher, so you will need to build some credit, but that isn't a super difficult number to get to, so it's just something to keep in mind. Okay, next card. So number 2 is going to be the best all-in-one card. And I don't mean it's the best card altogether, but what I mean by this is it's going to be the best for if you're not trying to pay any attention to where you're spending your money or what kind of rewards you're getting. This is a flat rate. So for this card, you're going to get 1% back when you make a purchase and an additional 1% back when you pay the minimum statement requirement on your balance, which should not be an issue for any of us guys, right? Because we're paying off the entire statement balance each month, right?
Yes.
Great. All right, so this is the Citi Double Cashback card, and there's not a ton to say about it. It's a MasterCard, and like I said, it's pretty simple. If you're paying off your minimum balance, you're getting 2% back wherever you spend with no caps. So it's a pretty basic card. This card has a $0 annual fee as well, so you won't have to be worrying about that annual cost adding up. Now, you're going to need a credit score of around 700 or higher, and if you want an all-around credit card, this might be a good option for you. And finally, number 1 is going to be the best credit card for some of you high spenders and high rollers out there. Now, I'm not sure how many of you guys watching the video fall into this category because I know sure as hell that I don't. But if you do, the best credit card that I can seem to find for this is going to be the Platinum card from American Express. This card is going to offer $600 worth of credit, or however many points that's worth, I don't know, if you spend $5,000 in your first 3 months of owning the card. You're also going to get 5 points, aka 5 cents, back at any eligible place that you stay for flights or hotels, and then 1% or 1 cent back for every dollar that you spend anywhere else. You also get other additional things like access to airport lounges, possibly up to an additional credit of $200 for flights each year, but they actually can't be used for flights, ironically. You have to use them for, paying for baggage or additional expenses that come up at an airport, which seem to always happen. So you probably can use this credit, but it's weird that you can't use it directly towards flights. This card is going to set you back a $550 annual fee, which just hurts me to say. Even it's a painful annual fee, to be honest. So with this said, it's not a good card for all you casual flyers out there. This is kind of the Lamborghini of credit cards. Now, I don't have this card and I really don't plan on getting it super soon, but for any of you who want to flex on your McDonald's cashier when you're rolling through the drive-thru, this might be just the card for you. All right, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps out my channel a ton and helps me keep making videos. Also, we have the standard WeBull account link that everybody has going on right now, but if you check it out below, you'll get 2 free stocks when you open an account and deposit $100, one of which being valued up to $1,400. This is free money and it helps both of us out a lot, and I don't have a moral issue with it since it's actually a really good deal for both of us. Sell out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Peace out.